and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins we're hunting through, looking for commemoratives, ones with more than face value, but ideally looking for new coins for the book. We need lots of coins still. Any of the Commonwealth games would be a new entry into the book. We need lots on this page: 2 Olympics, London Underground Train, Mary Rose, so many. No Navy centenaries yet, or 2016 Britannias, but no. Great for London as well. Let's hope we get some exciting coins for the book and get into this bag and see what we get. Bag number 1, as usual, we'll open in real time and I'll show you what it is we're looking for. That's Technologies. This is the standard definitive design used on £2 coins up until 2015. Some are lower minted years than others, just not low enough that I think that they are worth keeping. Unfortunately, bag number 1, we have a case of the diddlies, which is not what we want to see. So let's carry along merrily and hopefully we'll find some exciting ones. Well, there we go. World War I Army Centenary, a very common coin, but check for the rotation error. Check the age inscription for king and country. That's all good. No errors on that. Of course, I won't check every coin as we go for errors, just the ones that we know are definitely out there. But at the end of the video, I will of course do a pass through of all the definitives and commemoratives to see if there are any errors that I may have missed, because we're flipping through quite speedily so that it's not a really long and boring video. But it'd be nice to find some exciting errors at the end of the video. Sometimes we are lucky enough to, I'd say 1 in maybe 4 or 5 videos. There we go, Lord Kitchener. Now there is an exciting error coin version of this one. Excuse me a moment. The mule error, basically they've used the dies on the obverse as a different coin from the die used for the reverse. So to tell the difference, check on the bottom on the obverse, the head side of it says £2 down there, that's fine. Which this one it does say £2, so that is not the exciting error coin. That would be an extraordinary coin to come across. It would be, it's one of those bucket list coins, a bit like a Tosha cat, or I don't know, one of the Gibraltarian labours of Hercules, is it? Not that I think I would be able to recognise them, because although I do like my circulated coins, coins from the territories aren't my primary focus, although I do like the Isle of Man coins a lot. I think if they didn't release quite so many coins from the Isle of Man, I would probably buy some, but okay, VE Day Anniversary, very common. One of the coins we have a counter tracking how many we find throughout filling this book. But yeah, it almost like they seem to be like they bring out a coin every week, celebrating this, celebrating that. I think that would be more expensive to buy all the Isle of Man releases than it is to buy all of the Royal Mint releases, which can be an expensive hobby on its own. Right, Jodie Clark's 5th and final portrait of the Queen. What are you going to be? Ooh, Shakespeare's Histories, very nice. It's 2016 dated, so we check the age inscription. The hollow crown is all present and correct, so unfortunately not an edge inscription error. Not that I've seen any errors on the Shakespeare Histories, I just think 2016 seems to have been a bit of a duff year for the Royal Mint and their edge inscription errors, so always worth checking. But of course, as I said, we will check everything in case there is an undiscovered error that we have unearthed. Similar to, although it just goes to show you, with the Britannia Coin Company, the company I work for, we've recently sold an error 50p from 1990 for a crazy price. There's Bruno's Achievements, Arches at Paddington Station. So that was a mule error, much like the Lord Kitchener one we look for. It was a Gibraltarian 50p, a Christmas 50p. It had the 1989 reverse, a little choir boy, a cute little dog. But it was dated on the obverse 1990. So that's obviously a 1990 heads and a 1989 tails paired together erroneously. Right, active union, no rotation error. But no, for those that didn't see all the news articles that have swarmed out of that, that was a Cooper Nickel 50p that sold for £4,500. I can't think of another Cooper Nickel 50p that has sold for that much. And we got Trinity House there, another fairly common coin. Did we still need that for the book? No, I think we did actually get it in a previous video. That was like one of the last of the really common coins that we needed to be on our way to filling this current new book. So yeah, if that Gibraltarian mule error can float around for all those years since 1990, who knows what other errors could be floating out and about. It'd be very cool to be the first person to find a brand new error. We live in hope. Right, steam locomotive, continuing on with quite how many we found. I put the counter up on the steam locomotives mainly because it's not a coin I think I see an awful lot, so I was just curious to see how many do we find over the course of filling a book, and I found tons in this book so far. I don't know whether it's just, I think I've said before, whether it's just because now I'm aware of it because we have the counters or whatever. Right, VE Day anniversary once again. Not a new one, but there we go. Obviously it is the 80th anniversary of VE Day next year, 2045. Can you believe 2045? 2025. Yeah, if next year was 2045, I'd be very, very worried. The VE Day anniversary, but I'm sure we will get a coin to mark the anniversary of VE Day. We did in 20. What year was that? 20. It's been 5 years ago. Next year, so 2020. Yeah, 2020's VE Day anniversary. It was Dominic Evans who designed that. Before that, oh, there we go. Brunel's portrait. Another fairly common coin. This £2 before that, there was the Peace Dove in 1995. Oh, another Lord Kitchener. Will this have the mule obverse? Nope, sadly not. So I'm sure we will get the 80th anniversary of VE Day next year, so it could be a potentially exciting coin, and it'd be fitting if it again is on a £2 coin. We don't tend to get all that many £2 coins minted each year compared to say the 50p's, where we are absolutely flooded with 50p's. So outside of the innovation in science, we don't tend to get all that many £2 coins. Right, Act of Union, no rotation error. But no, hopefully it's an exciting coin. Hopefully it goes into circulation. But the chances of that are pretty slim to none, given that we've had no commemorative £2 coins circulate since 2016. There is another Brunel. We have had a few years of Britannias. Not that they've started turning up in our change, and there's also the new definitive, so I do worry that if demand is there for a £2 coins to be minted next year, or even this year, I think they'll probably lean into wanting to mint some of the new definitives over that of commemoratives, but I hope they split it, because that'd be really good for coin collecting. Right, Florence Nightingale, we've not had that one today. It's a very pretty design, but it is very common. There's another steam locomotive to go onto our counters. Well, we haven't had anything sort of exceptional yet, but there is plenty of time still to tick through. Plenty of bags, well, 3 more bags, maybe not plenty. Brunel's portrait, but I guess you only need the 1 coin in the 1 bag to turn it from a mediocre hunt to an amazing hunt. So let's cross our fingers. We haven't done an edge hunt. I will be told off if we don't do that. So we can do edge inscription hunts on £2 coins because they have an edge inscription which is unique to the design. If it says standing on the shoulders of giants, we know that'll be a definitive Whips Technologies design. It's an Isaac Newton quote, to nod back to when he was the master of the Royal Mint. I don't think there's anything in amongst these though. Nope. Okay, we will try once more with the penultimate bag. Failing that. Oh, we have got something there right in the middle. What does that say? What does it say? The Mariner. Oh, serving the Mariner will be Trinity House. There we go. Was there any more? Shoulders of giants on standing giants, shoulders standing. I don't think so. Let's just double check. In case I've missed something. I hadn't in that case. Okay, right. Last bag of the hunt. Wish me luck. There are links in the description of this video if you'd like to come across and join my coin collecting Discord server. There's also a link to the books that I use to keep the coins in. Is that enough coins? 2, oh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 it was. Okay. So yeah, links to the books I use. It's commission links, so I do get a bit of pay if you make a purchase. There's also links to my other social media channels, the PO Box address if you want to write into me, and of course a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, the company I work for as my day job, so please check them out as well. Now I'm just going to whisk through all these coins off to the side and see if there are any errors that have gone undiscovered. Well then, unfortunately, no exciting errors found in amongst all these coins, and sadly no new ones for the book, so I guess Starfind is the most common of the 3 Shakespeare £2 coins, but if you've had a more exciting find this week with the £2 coins, I'd love to know what you have found. Can you beat the Shakespeare histories? I think many of you out there can. Alright, all it leaves me to do now though is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.